love Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong so much.
She thinks she's a Chinese person stuck in a Western
Australian
body.
It's my only regret in my whole life.
You once considered, long time ago I mean, to live in Hong Kong, but Nicole persuaded you to stay. Looking back now, do you feel that that was the most decisive, the defined decision of your career?
Yes and no. Yes, of course, because it kept me in Hong Kong, and history tells the story of how successful we've been here. But what's to say I wouldn't have gone back to Australia and been the dominant jockey in Australia and been the most successful jockey in Australia ever either. But my story is here in Hong Kong, and yeah, I was very frustrated with the way things were going. I wasn't getting many opportunities, and I suppose we're lucky that Nicole was so naive back in those days, and she probably tells the story better than I do.
I just didn't realise that it was so hard here. I thought we had this amazing opportunity, we didn't have anything to lose, and I thought that it was because I had heard how hard Hong Kong was to break into and be successful in. I thought if you're getting rides and you're running fourth or third, you're still there, like you're getting closer. And to me, I always, without sounding big-headed, I always knew how good Zach was. I never doubted for a second that eventually people would see that. He just needed a little bit more opportunity. So for me, going home was not a smart decision. I think that I was having so much fun here. I didn't think I wasn't not enjoying myself. So I just thought, why not stick it out, see what comes of it, and eventually, the cream, I think this saying is very true. The cream always rises to the top. And looking back, I can see where Zach was coming from now, because it was really challenging. Like, I can only imagine how it must feel when you are at the top of your game in your business and then you go to another company and all of a sudden it feels like you're starting from the bottom again. But I think that's been great for us. We've seen it from every angle in Hong Kong. So every winner now, whether it's a Class 5 win or a Group 1, I'll still be cheering those horses across the line, because I understand the value of a winner and what it means inside, rather than, just ticking another box. But yeah, look, it worked out pretty well, so I think I made the right choice in pushing him to stay.
Thanks, Nicole. Right?
Yeah.
Was there ever a moment in everyday life that when you feel like that you are a Hong Kongese?
So Nicole definitely thinks that she is.
You like Hong Kong?
I know, I love Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong so much.
She thinks she's a Chinese person stuck in a Western
Australian
body.
But we have always felt so welcome in Hong Kong. It hasn't mattered whether he was like the Purton of now. From the moment we got off that plane, we just felt really comfortable here, and everyone's always been really nice, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I've never woken up one day and thought, gosh, I can't stand this place. Like, of course, you have things going on in your life that are really, challenging and, you're tired of, but it's not Hong Kong itself. We have a great life here. I love so many things about the Chinese culture. It makes me sad that I never learnt the language. I'm really disappointed it's my only regret in my whole life is that Zach and I didn't learn the language. I think it's the only thing you can't buy in Hong Kong, and I feel like we should have taken the time to learn it. But we thought we would only be here on a 6-month contract, so instead of doing the intense course, we wanted to hit the ground running, didn't we, and look around Hong Kong.
Yeah, we didn't want to spend all the time trying to learn a language.
Yeah, in a classroom.
We weren't going to need it, but we did try. Like, for the first 6 months we were getting lessons, and
we didn't pick much up though.
Then we went for a dinner one night and the people at the table were arguing over how to say something, and I said, well, if you don't know, how am I ever going to know? So we sort of gave up then, but Yeah, well, we've always felt comfortable in Hong Kong, always felt at home. Everyone's always been really nice, really supportive. Obviously things are even more comfortable and supportive these days, but it's always felt like home. Yeah.
Nicole, do you have any Chinese name yourself?
I don't believe I do. I think my uncle or my dad was Ga Sai Dei. Yes. So, you know what, it's okay. I don't need to have, he's fine. He's got a name that everybody remembers, so I'll just hang on to that one.
We call you Pun Tai, Mrs. Pun.
Perfect.
Pun Tai.
Let's go with that. Pun Tai. Love it.
I'm Punda.
No, you're not yet. You're a mini Pundon.
Yeah.
You're a mini Pun. You're Pun. You're Pun Qin. Okay.
Pun Tin. Okay.
Or little Pun.
It's funny though, before we came to Hong Kong, we actually lived somewhere where a Chinese gentleman, he ran the convenience store right near our home, and we walked in one day to get we used to always buy, remember those bags of lollies and the dim sum? Do you remember that? Anyway, he said, oh, I just read in the paper that you're going to Hong Kong and your name's going to be Pundon. And we didn't understand that there would be a Chinese name given to Zach when he arrived, so we didn't really think about it. And now that he's become so, popular and the name is so common, I think back on that. Gosh, seems like yesterday though.
I suppose all we're waiting for now is the Jockey Club to build a statue of me out the front of the racecourse.
Like the silent
Yeah.
How does the city feel different compare when you first arrived?
I don't think it feels any different at all, to be honest.
I agree. It just seems like more people go hiking now.
Oh, yeah.
Like we always were hiking because we live out in this area, but since COVID, the nature trails have become so much more popular. I feel like that's literally the only difference. More people are aware of what there is to do outside of, the city centre. Yeah.
But don't do it during the summer, too hot.
Oh, that's
No,
the
it's a
best
perfect
time to
time.
do it. We love it.
Trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too hot.
I love the heat.
Yeah, we love it when it's hot.
Really? Oh.
I hate the cold.
Yeah, we're not fans of
I
the
struggle
cold.
in winter.
No, but I remember one time when
winter-
it's icy cold, you
I know.
performed really
Yeah, I
good
did.
that day.
Yeah, well, I was going
Yes.
for the premiership with Joe, so I had to
Oh my
keep
gosh,
riding.
that was 3 degrees that day, and you
Yeah.
had the balaclava
Yeah,
on.
you cover
Coldest
all
race
your
day
face
in
up.
50
remember.
years or something. Yeah. But I can't go through that again. If it's
No,
that
that
cold
was
again,
awful.
I can't.
I remember
perform.
you saying to
Yeah.
me, he couldn't undo his hands on the reins in the first race. He said, I was struggling to even unblock my hands.
But you did really well that day, I remember.
Yeah,
I
you had
did.
4 winners
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
When you first arrived, before Rosie and Cash were born, did you imagine this would be Hong Kong, this would be the place where you built your family?
No, I didn't. Although when we arrived in Hong Kong, we were both very young and we weren't married at that stage. So, with everything in life, there are different stages you go through, and one of the stages is getting married. The next stage is having kids, and and building a career. So I was building my career in Hong Kong, and this is where we chose to be and want to be. And luckily for the kids, they were born here.
You okay?
They were born here. I think it's a great place for them to grow up. I think, because I have a lot of help in Hong Kong. So the environment that we live in here is great for raising kids. We live on the course here at Sha Tin. We're surrounded by like-minded people, other work colleagues, jockeys, trainers, vets, other staff for the club, and we're all within, the compound, the Jockey Club compound. So you've got security guards at the front gate. So it's really comforting to allow the kids to go downstairs and run around and play together. So they really enjoy that. It's like a backyard for them, and they all get along really well, which is good. So as well as that, you have some help, and it's a very convenient city, very easy to get around, very safe, which is one of the most important things. And you forget how safe it is when you travel to other parts of the world and you hear the stories from those people about concerns they have with what's going on in their country. We're very lucky in Hong Kong, it's very safe. So I think it's a great place to raise kids.
Yes, you can spend more time with your kids if you're right.
That's
when
true.
you ride in Hong Kong, because you don't need to spend a lot of time to travel to different racetracks. More times with your family.
I'm a part-time jockey.
A part-time jockey.
Yeah, I only race 2 days a week.
Full-time father and husband. That's good.
That's right.
Aside from your career, do you have any other goals that you like to achieve?
Apart from my career, well, geez, I don't know. I just want to be happy, healthy, get better at golf. That would be one thing. I'm trying to get better. But no, just make sure the kids are doing well and growing up and heading in the right direction. You know, make sure Nicole's happy. Got to keep Nicole happy. What do you say when I come home?
Speak up, we can't hear you.
You gotta be better next time.
Oh, what great advice.